reality. Today we are going to scroll through some news stories, and I might take a little break from what I've been doing and just do a couple of these. So let's get started. I need to adjust the photo for you here. Zoom in here a little bit. Okay. See if we can maybe make this a little bit. There we go. Maybe scoot this back a little bit. Maybe this is too close. Maybe I need to just... There we go. That's good right there. Okay. First, Haley and DeSantis trade personal attacks and debate Middle East and the border. Yeah, American elections, we've got a whole year of this to go. I'm not looking forward to it. Likely Trump is going to win. Love him or hate him, that's probably what's going to happen. He's going to win the nominee for the Republican Party anyway. UN Security Council demands immediate end to Houthi attacks in the Red Sea. I guess these people are attacking ships. Polar vortex is just the beginning. January's weather forecast is chaotic and dangerous. It's cold here too. The East Coast is getting it worse than we are, though. We don't really have any snow anymore, just cold. Drug lords, jail escape unleashes violent mayhem in Ecuador. I don't really know much about that country, but I'm sure that's not a good thing. Nick Saban retiring as Alabama coach. I'm not a sports guy, so not a big story for me. Simone Biles, the gymnast, new chapter, marriage, WAG life, and the Paris Olympics. I do not know what WAG is, W-A-G. Let's click on it and see if they say that is her. I guess gotta have an article, gotta have a subscription to read that. Next. 25 cars of the future worth waiting for. Can't read that either. The Toyota Land Cruiser is the only one that I know that is kind of making me excited because I have a Land Cruiser. I'll show you a picture of it here. Images. Yeah, this is it. Let's see if I can get a bigger picture of it here. Yeah, that's it. It's kind of a cool looking car, isn't it? Yeah. Kind of looking forward to that, to seeing it's smaller than the Land Cruiser I have, because they kind of made it a mid-sized vehicle, but anyway, that's what that is. Alright, let's pull back up the news here. Something weird is going on with melatonin. I don't take melatonin to sleep, but I know a lot of people do that. How a housing bust came for thousands of small-time investors. Guess they lose some money. NASA learns the ugly truth about UFOs. I gotta have a subscription to read that too. But yeah, I don't know. I thought about doing a video on UFOs because it's kind of an interesting topic. I hate to break it to you, but if you recognize literally any of these 51 pictures, you are officially old. If you look at this crock pot and immediately start drooling, that's funny. If you've ever eaten ice cream from a box, if you know the summer day was about to slap when someone busted the fruit log out, if you've ever eaten from a dish full of candy that was completely stuck together, or had one of these mints, if you've ever run out of buns and had to do this, if you have experienced the joy of a root beer candy, told my grandkids I found this grenade pen from the Civil War. If you've ever made popcorn like this, If you've ever opened a container like this with a knife or a spoon, we all know somebody in the family with this exact pan. If you've ever eaten dessert out of a toilet paper roll, if you ever smoked a candy cigar or a candy cigarette, if you've ever eaten this delicacy for dinner, I have. If you've ever enjoyed a sandwich made with this fried bologna, who's old enough to remember they still sell these, but not in this kind of box? They used to come wrapped in foil. If you've ever gotten a book full of lifesavers as a gift, and if you know that butter rum is forever the best flavor, if you've ever had to use a can opener to drink Hawaiian Punch, if you've ever grabbed a soda from this machine, you know exactly what's in this box and have eaten it. I think that's cheese, Velveeta cheese. Maybe even like this. You know that salad just hits different out of this exact wooden bowl. If you know that all the best foods are always made in this exact casserole dish and this type of skillet. If you've ever torn open a box of cereal and pulled this move, never seen that before. If you ever remember having one of these while out running errands. If you had a long, long night after having some of this, Boone's Farm. If you have a very strong opinion about liver and onions, yeah, I don't like it. If you ever almost cut your tongue while trying to enjoy some of this pudding. If you ever tried this trick, the official Phil Trip Yeti in the 80s and 90s. If you've ever paid 1 cent for a handful of stale gum, I remember those. If you ever concocted a delicious mixture in this exact blender, if you know full well there isn't any butter in this container, if you know exactly what song you'd put on if you saw one of these in a diner, if you ever dipped the good dip, if you chewed this gum, this was a snack when I was growing up. Tomato and salt, I eat those still. If you ever ate a Wendy's back when the packaging was yellow, I did. If you ever had to do manual labor just to open up and eat this candy, if you ever made popcorn in one of these, if you've gazed upon some amber-collared wine glasses nobody drank from, if you've ever had one of these at your grandma's house and only at your grandma's house, if you've ever had the honor of having a cup of the fanciest coffee known to humankind, if you ever drank lemonade out of one of these, if you ever used a set of Revere cookware that you probably got as a gift several decades ago, if you know exactly what you'd get off this menu, Woolworths, I never went there. If you ever eaten a sandwich much like this one, spaghetti on bread, no thanks. If you ever drank Kool-Aid out of this exact container, and if you ever had a great night turn into a rough morning from this, Bartles and James. Okay, next. Baby capybara who went viral for dancing like Michael Jackson, officially named by Zoo Home. Oh, those are cute. I wish I could show you the video of it dancing. It doesn't look like they have it on here. Oh, they do. Oh, you have to watch on Instagram. Let me turn the volume off. See if it'll play. I don't see it dancing. Oh. Nah, that didn't really look like dancing to me. Anyway. Next. Scientists solved a 1.75 billion year mystery about how life materialized on Earth. Nick Saban's retirement again. What to know about appendiceal cancer, the rare disease that killed actor Aiden Santo. Sinead O'Connor, cause of death revealed. Don't know what it was, but we can't get in there to read it. Plant-based labels have lost all meaning. Is there a large planet hiding in our solar systems? Scientists may soon find out. A curious theory is emerging about the Lindbergh baby kidnapping. I've ruined his life. Tina Fey named Glenn Coco in Mean Girls after a real person. Here's how he's doing. Trump supporters are very worked up about the Jeffrey Epstein list. These were the conditions from the judge that Trump refused. Rabbit sells out 10,000 units of its R1 Pocket AI companion in one day. George Conway, Trump's lawyer, walked into nasty trap at immunity hearing. Not so remote after all. Record number of tourists are flocking to this tropical country. I wonder what it is. With over 1,000 coral islands, the world's only underwater restaurant, and idyllic beaches that inspire desktop backgrounds, the Maldives has many reasons to attract tourists. It's pretty. Definitely white sand beaches and beautiful water. Wow. Maybe someday I'll go. 19 GOP former members of Congress issue stark call to courts on Trump. A CES cheat sheet, 16 gadgets to put on your radar. Gotta have a subscription. NASA plans to unveil an experimental X-59 supersonic jet on January 12th. Wow. They are supposed to fly really fast, so you can get like around the world in no time. Interesting. 5 most WTF products we saw at CES 2024. Number 1, the Skyted mask. When we spotted the Skyted mask, we were jaded. Is this yet another mask that claims to filter the air for its users as they navigate the murky waters of a post-pandemic world? However, we were taken aback when the Skyted rep at PepCom, an exclusive pre-show, told us that the mask is primarily designed to silence your calls so that only you and you alone can hear what you're saying. Wow, that's interesting. A dystopian chatbot head. If adding a face to ChatGPT sounds creepy, well, that's because it is. Wow, that's creepy. A manga-esque fox robot. There are plenty of robots at CES, but you don't often see a bright orange robot that looks like a manga style. Oh, wow, that's cool. Robots are coming. Snap-on laptop accessories. As far as products go, they're always a little wacky by definition. This year, Lenovo falls into category by posing this question: how much stuff can we clip onto our laptops? Samsung's AI robot ball. AI companies couldn't find a way to cram AI into their products. Case in point being Samsung's Bali, a spherical yellow AI robot that serves as a little helper around the house. Bali can control Samsung smart home devices, display visuals with its projector, and can even do some light pet sittings. Samsung didn't share a release date for Bali, expect this one. Expect this to one of many WTF inducing it. Yeah, okay. Linux devices are under attack by never before seen worm. Hear how some Iowa evangelical voters feel about Trump. 25 most beautiful beaches in the world. Let's see what they say. Philippines, Greece, Tanzania. Wow, that's pretty. Hawaii, Brazil, Australia, Florida, Spain, South Africa, Seychelles, Cape Verde, another Spain, Oregon, Australia, Mauritius, India, that's pretty, Brazil again, Vietnam, Cayman Islands, Italy, French Polynesia, Turks and Caicos, Italy again, Thailand, Portugal. Okay. The world's most powerful passports for 2024. TSA ranks 10 best catches of 2023. That's just stuff they're getting from. It's just not really showing pictures, it's just listing them. This European country was just named the best place to road trip. Spain. The ski paradise in Canada is one of the snowiest places on Earth. We're getting midlife all wrong. The obvious answer to homelessness. Political. I'm gonna skip over this. Humane lays off 4% of employees before releasing its AI pen. Your laptop camera isn't cutting it. Try these instead. Tesla launches restyled Model 3 in North America. Let's see if they got a picture of it. Doesn't really look much different to me. Just a front picture of it. Doesn't really show much. What TSMC's sales report means for NVIDIA. They're an AI company. 120-mile-per-hour flying car is as quiet as a dishwasher and designed using bees. That's interesting. Very cool cockpit. It's interesting that it's quiet. It's kind of cool. A wild experiment with magnets actually suspended gravity. Protein test can detect 18 early-stage cancers. U.S. moon mission has no chance of soft lunar landing. Fry up canned biscuits in a skillet for a new twist on the breakfast classic. 10 best coffee brands of 2024. Let's go ahead. I'm a coffee guy, so let me just scroll through here. Cafe Bustelo, Hairpins, French Press, Organic Coffee, Beats, Bulk and Black and Bold, Grounds and Hounds, FTC. I don't recognize any of those brands. 18 easy soups that are ready within an hour. And I love food. Creamy tomato with buttery croutons. Yum. Silky zucchini soup. Creamy pumpkin soup. Broccoli and potato soup. I love broccoli soup. White bean and ham soup. I love that too. Pumpkin soup with Thai red curry paste and lemongrass. Never tried it. Mexican street taco soup. Yeah, would love that. Fire roasted tomato bisque. Would love that. Avgalamino. Avgalamina. I've never heard of that. Chicken soup with rice. Corn chowder. Miso chicken ramen. Red curry squash soup with ancho chili and apple. Red curry squash. Chilled spring pea soup. Sorbet adds Egyptian red lentil soup. Zucchini and fennel soup. Easy chicken ramen soup. Yum. God, that looks so good. Cucumber gazpacho. I love gazpacho. Okay. Now I'm hungry. It's late at night, but I'm hungry. 10 grocery shopping mistakes that are costing you money. Not making a list. Walking in without a mix and match meal plan. Not looking at the circular before you go. Shopping on an empty stomach. Depending on just one store. Skipping the store brand items. Looking for out-of-season produce. Overlooking the freezer section. Opting for the pre-cut items. Letting produce spoil without a plan. Leaving without checking the receipt. I'm sure I get ripped off here and there. 19 pinwheel recipes for the perfect anytime party apps. Nope, gotta have a subscription. It's weird that on Apple News some things require a subscription and some don't. I was exposed to COVID-19. How long will it take for symptoms to start? 7 brain foods that can help you beat anxiety. Let's see. Extra dark chocolate, leafy greens, broccoli, avocados, green tea, chia seeds or flax seeds, beans, and lentils. Brain foods. What's a urinary tract infection? Why are they so worrisome? Former poison control specialist accused of poisoning his wife indicted on murder charge. Dummy. This COVID drug is a potential lifesaver, so why aren't more people taking it? Paxlovid. If you get COVID, remember that name. A shocking turn. Nazi looted Pissarro painting won't return to Jewish family. Apple is sending out iPhone settlement money. Here's what to know. More political garbage. America has plenty of natural gas, so why is New England left out in the cold? The latest dirty word in corporate America, ESG. Walmart makes a controversial self-checkout change. Instagram and Facebook will stop treating teens like adults. 20 of the best Stanford University courses you can take for free. Ukraine producing more drones than state can purchase. Hackers hit Moscow internet provider in response to Kyivstar cyber attack. Movano Smart Ring is the rare CES health gadget that will actually ship. A hot brothy noodle soup that's hiding in Queens. Make ahead breakfast kids will eat. America's 5th largest pizza chain is a Midwestern gas station. That's interesting. What gas station? Casey's. That's interesting. We've got a couple Casey's around here. That's interesting. Rolled and wrapped recipes for game day. Meet the most dangerous quack in America. U.S. government hasn't reported reported surge in cancer among vaccinated people. She thought it was Xanax. She died of fentanyl poisoning. Just one fake pill can kill. A discovery in the muscles of long COVID patients may explain exercise troubles. Mom says Miracle Baby helped save her life during pregnancy. CNN legal analyst breaks down strength of Trump's immunity argument. Andrew Weissman, shocking to hear someone say that Trump immunity claims reach new low. And more political, I'm done. Aaron Rodgers says his comments about Jimmy Kimmel didn't imply connection to Jeffrey Epstein. China's youth are quitting the rat race to let it rot. Xi and Biden and the $10 trillion cost of war over Taiwan. I hope that doesn't happen. Unity slashes another 25% of its workforce. Anchor's flagship power station can charge an EV and make home energy independent. iPhone owners get $92 payouts from Apple. How Nissan created brighter headlights that won't blind oncoming traffic. This security camera's 1.5-mile range is perfect for your sprawling mansion. Wow, that's interesting. Wonder what it's called. AI powered, that's interesting. 7 recipes for one-pot dinners, including lasagna, stir-fry, and stew. Oh, my dogs are gonna bark because the coyotes are out there. Oh, God. I've got the dog door shut so they can't get outside, but I just heard the coyotes, and that's why they started. They're at the dog door just dying to go out. Sorry about that. Again, there's more to go, but I'm getting pretty far along, so I'll catch up on the rest of this on the next one. So, anyway, thank you for watching.